who takes special report. Here's Savannah Guthrie.
Good morning. As we come on the air, we have breaking news in the nation's capital. A shooting inside a military building at the Washington Navy Yard. NBC News now reporting that at least 10 people have been shot and at least 4 have been killed. We've got Tom Costello on the scene there at the Washington Navy Yard. We will talk to him in a moment, but we want to get to NBC's justice correspondent Pete Williams, who's been reporting several of the details this morning. Pete, good morning to you. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Well, this is a joint military-civilian facility in southeast Washington across the river from the Washington Reagan National Airport, which has now been reopened. It was shut down for a time because of helicopters over this area. At about 8:30 this morning Eastern Time, we believe at least one man, heavily armed, carrying some kind of rifle and also a handgun, began firing. We know that there are probably a dozen or so, at least 10 people who have been hit by gunfire. We believe at least 4 of them are now dead of the injuries from the gunfire. 2 of the people shot were police officers. The D.C. police, the Washington, D.C. Metro Police is responding. We've been told, Savannah, that they have identified the shooter and have wounded him and are responding to the area where he was, but they're now going through the area to make certain that there was just one gunman. And that's going to be a difficult, time-consuming process to make sure that this situation is over, to make sure that only one person was shot. The only thing we know about the man with the gun who's done most of the shooting is that he is a male, but we don't know what his connection is with the Washington Navy Yard, whether he is military or civilian. A large area of Washington, D.C. around this has been shut down, but it's believed that the danger is located entirely within the Washington Navy Yard facility and that it is not spread to the area beyond it. It's an area near Capitol Hill, so this is an area where there's lots of law enforcement in Washington, federal and local, heavy response to get a perimeter around this. But unfortunately, it still isn't over, Savannah.
And Pete, there are a lot of reports flying around on social media at this hour that there may be more than one gunman. You just mentioned it briefly. What do you know about it, if anything?
Well, the best reports we have is that there is just one gunman. But I think it's safe to say that they don't know yet. That this is a big question whenever you have one of these situations now, to go through the building and make certain that nobody else is in danger. So I think we just can't say for sure. We know at least one, and that's all we can say with certainty.
All right, Pete, I'll ask you to stand by there as we cover this breaking news out of Washington. As we mentioned, 10 shot at Washington's Navy Yard, and NBC News is reporting 4 fatalities this morning, a situation that is still very much going on as the officers there work to try to capture this shooter or shooters. We want to get to Tom Costello. He's at the scene for us this morning. Tom, good morning. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Savannah. Just to give you a sense of how far away we are from the shooting scene, it's about 3 to 4 blocks down the sidewalk here. Police have several layers of a perimeter established already. To give you some sense of where we are in D.C., we're about a block from the National Baseball Stadium and probably about a mile or so as the crow flies from Capitol Hill. A tremendous police response here. At the Navy Yard, approximately 3,000 people work, both civilian and military. It's not clear how this gunman would have gotten into that establishment, whether he was an employee or had a credential or shot his way in. That's not at all clear at this point. We've also seen a large number of EMS personnel of ambulances coming in and going out, as well as helicopter activity. One of the hospitals in the area, Washington Hospital Center, is telling us that they are also treating victims at this point. There are conflicting reports about whether the shooter is cornered or not, but clearly this is still a very active and fluid situation, Savannah.
All right, Tom Costello live at the scene on the Washington Navy Yard. We will have much more on this story throughout the day on MSNBC, also NBCnews.com. We'll now return to your regularly scheduled program.